Good morning, everybody. It is early, but we gotta be out here early. So today we're going hog hunting. We are in a national forest where it's like a weekend thing. You can only hunt this Saturday and this Sunday. We're not hunting Sunday, but we are hunting Saturday, which is today. So we're about to get after it. We'll try to kill us a big pig. A big boar would be good, if not a big sow, but we're gonna try to kill a pig with the old bow. A little trick I learned about hunting over here, especially, there's so much wood, so many places for them to be, and it's thick. I mean, it's like that. So if you get to an area you know there's normally pigs, right at the crack of daylight, it's so quiet. Normally you'll hear one squeal. You hear one squeal, you know which direction to go. Today we're doing a stalking hunt, so it's literally hear a pig, go after them. If you don't hear them, then we're just gonna walk around, hopefully find some, and then try to stalk up on them with a bow, put one down, and hopefully kill a pig this morning. Be dragging one out. Whenever you're doing stalking hunt, especially, I've seen boars in here 400 or 500 pounds. Take some protection. Because I'm using a bow. You know, if one comes after you, you're not gonna have enough time to shoot them with a bow. So I take my pistol in my pocket just in case one does get on me. I can kill him before he kills me. But anyway, we're getting after it. Hopefully we'll get something. We'll see y'all soon. I know it's a little hard to see, but see them sandy spots? That's tracks, hog tracks. They're all up and down these dry sloughs. So we're fixing to find a spot and just sit and listen for a while. Hopefully we can hear one. See what's fun, try not to run into. These giant spider webs. Hey guys, I'm gonna try to be as quiet as we can. We've walked up on some hogs and they're like 60 yards maybe, and some palmetto bushes. I can hear them like knocking the palmettos back and forth. So I'm now about to get dressed because it's 65 degrees. We've walked a mile and a half in here. So I didn't want to get too hot, so I'm about to get my camouflage on. But they're literally about 65 yards right there, so I'm gonna get dressed real quick. As y'all can see, it wasn't a hog, it was deer. Normally deer aren't that loud walking through these palmettos. Normally they're really quiet, so I figured for sure it was pigs, but it was two big does. And that blowing you heard, for those that don't know, that's what they do when they get scared to alert all the other animals that, hey, there's somebody here. So we're gonna get quiet, keep moving so we can find something. Guys, I'm not happy. I walked all the way back here to the spot I wanted to sit and listen for hogs, which is normally where they're at. It's been a mile and a half walk. I know we bumped them deer probably 500, 600 yards back. And I walked out in the woods, so I ain't exactly sure what trail I walked on. The problem is, I keep my release on my bow. It's velcroed, and I keep it on an arrow. But it's in between the shaft of the arrow there and there. There goes more deer. So anyway, it has fell off somewhere. Only way it should have come off is if the actual Velcro come undone or the arrow pops off. So you think I would hear one of those. I didn't hear either one. The arrow's still on there. I never heard the Velcro. And I don't have anything to pull my bow back with other than my fingers, which is not going to make an accurate shot, so I'm not going to do that. So now we're walking all the way back, searching for my release. Y'all see that pig? Right there, plain as day, and there's a pile of them. And I don't have any way to shoot them because I don't have a release. That sucks. There's a bunch of them, golly. Let's see what we found. Now we are in a national forest hunting hogs. We are miles from any lease or private land. And we find a bag, a fresh bag, a new bag of the dried molasses dirt bag, which basically this is feed for deer that looks like dirt so nobody can see it. Somebody is coming in here feeding this to deer, and I guess dropped the bag. I have not found where they're feeding them, but see, here's what sucks about that. Someone's willing to take a chance on getting caught by the game warden trying to do this crap. I'm a guy that's just in here walking around hunting. What if the game warden found it and sitting here waiting on someone to come in here and hunt? And then I come in here. How am I going to tell him I'm not doing that? That it wasn't me? That ain't right, y'all. Hunt right or don't hunt. Find you some private property. Don't come in here on public land a mile or two deep and pour out corn. Just use your brain. For all y'all want to recap on how the day went, we was able to see a few deer. And as y'all saw, we did get on some pigs, but that was after I had lost my release. So I wouldn't have took a shot with my fingers unless I was like, 10 yards. It had to have been very close, very, very close. So that didn't happen. They were about 30 yards and they were on the other side of the river. So I had to find somewhere to cross, and it was just too much to try to get close to hogs like that. So I don't want to make an unethical shot. So unless I can get them like really close, I'm not gonna do it. If I had my release, which we couldn't find, I looked and looked and looked. If I'd had my release, 30, 45 yard shot, I don't have a problem taking, as long as, you clear line of sight, they're broadside, you'd be fine. But that didn't happen. So anyway, we seen a couple of deer, got real close to them. It is not deer season, so we just got to look at them. And we seen some pigs. I lost my release, and we found out there's some poachers on public land about 1.5 miles deep. I mean, it's 1.5 miles from any private or lease land. So they're definitely putting forth the effort to get bags of pretty much, they should call it poacher corn. I mean, my goodness. We're about to wrap it up and head home. It is super early, way earlier than I want to be going home, but not every day goes the way you want it. So for all y'all people that's about to just nail me about, you need to have a release, keep it in your pocket, all that. I got other releases. I should have had another one in my backpack. The reason I like taking one on my bow is because I have been just walking through the woods and all of a sudden look up and there's a hog 10 feet from me. So I like to keep one close. That way, I could pull the arrow out, notch it, grab the release, draw back, shoot. Today, it ruined my hog hunt. So it is what it is. All right, guys, thank y'all for watching. Y'all stay tuned for the next video. We got some more interesting stuff come up, and y'all have a great day.